What is this?
She put that on me.
Little sabotage.
Little sabotage.
A little sabotage from Mr.
To make up
Stewart.
for the dandruff on her jacket. You'll regret this, you know.
Will we?
Yeah.
Will we? Yes.
Well,
how long has this relationship been going on?
Too long. Got me paying for everything and her not. £16. I know. We're going to the cup final. He's on for a good day. He's got £16. He said, oh, that's a lot.
Well, that's the Scottish background, is it? Aye.
How long have we been together now? Oh, no, let me rephrase that. How long have we known each other?
How long we know each other? Oh, God, a long time.
15 years.
People think we're really bad friends. We try and sort of publicise the fact that we always have a go at each other in the papers. But in fact, we do that for reasons only known to us, really. But we're very good friends.
Got a bit closer, actually.
Yes. Yeah, we actually got closer as we got older.
We don't have any violins at the moment, unfortunately, but otherwise we have them playing right now. But do you have a deep and lively and abiding respect for each other's work? Do you?
No, I've just released a record in America.
Until we both get in the top 10, then
No, yes, we're all right until we both get in the top 10, which is very unusual for me.
1945.
We're known as the Pearl Car and Teddy Johnson of England. Good evening, Pearl.
15 blah.
No.
Are we still on?
We
Are they
definitely...
watching us in Australia? I wish I was there. The weather's so awful there.
Come on, David, we've got to get to the cup final.
Have we got to go?
Right, now, I want to ask you about the cup final, actually, because I'd like to know both your predictions, in fact. And we'll see if you're right, because it's going to be on Channel 9 later, the cup final.
Well, I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion that Brighton will do better than everybody thinks they will. But I still have to go for Manchester United.
Well,
if Foster was playing for Brighton, I would have to say that I would maybe plump for Brighton, but I think because he's... I'll be plump for Brighton, yes. Yes. Well, I'll be plump for anybody at the moment. It's such a bad... But I think Manchester United would do it.
All right, well, what will the score be? Because in Australia, I don't think you can bet on correct scores.
4 black eyes to 1 by the time I've been into the...
I'm not going with you dressed like that, I can assure you.
Why not?
With that on, I'm not going with that hat on.
Why not? Look at you.
It's a state of mind.
Looks like Dusty Springfield in A Nightmare.
Who do you... You've rehearsed all this, haven't
No,
you?
I
That's
haven't.
why you phoned me up last night and said, why don't you appear on TV with me? You know, I come unprepared.
No, you
I'm
came
being
down.
slaughtered.
Well, have a clear word to yourself. Who's going to win today, Rod?
I think it must be United. But if Brighton can keep a clear score sheet in the first 20 minutes, then they're in with a shout, I think. But if United score really quick, then I think it's going to be all over. I would say 3-1.
3-1 to United?
3-1 to United, yeah.
I think that's pretty accurate. I'm not going to go against that. I'd say if it's going to be a Manchester United victory, it would be about 3-1. If Brighton win, it's going to be what, like a 1-0 or something like that.
Well, you can get 9-1 odds on 3-1 to United, and if it's Brighton, it would be what score? 1-0?
1-0.
You could get 9-1 on that.
Yeah.
So we'll see if you win.
Do you know that when he stays at the Dorchester, when he does, that he complains because the sheets are too stiff?
Well, they are stiff.
And they graze his elbows. I sent her a Winset night dress the other day. And he wore it in bed as well.
There's so much starch in the sheets that when you turn over, you get grazes on your elbow.
This is terrible.
My wife doesn't complain, but I do. My skin must be soft.
Yeah, but I mean, because you're that beautiful skin and so on. So, but you still stay loyal to the door.
No, but the wife does. I'd stay at the Holiday Inn with the band, but...
Then you stay at the Holiday and the Ravens will leave the Tower of London. Don't fall for all this.
You don't think Rod would really like the humble lifestyle then, really?
£2 for that.
No,
He wouldn't mind going to the Holiday Inn for an evening with a band. When it came to staying there, he wouldn't stay at the Holiday Inn. No way.
No.
He'd return.
No, he'd be somewhere else.
Now, you're about to set off on tour, Rod. How many countries?
Oh, I think it's about 36, 40, something like that.
36, 40
We start off in Luxembourg next week.
36 and 40 countries. Where are you going?
Just say 36 about 40 gigs, sorry. 40 gigs. No, I think it's about 18, 20
I
cars.
thought you were
Doing a tour of the Easter Islands.
and Chad and whatever. Now, aren't there...
You want to drink, old chap?
Yes, please.
aren't
Not in
there...
the face. Thank you.
Wash that mouth out.
Aren't there plans for a very, very moving moment in the future? A tour by the two of you?
I'm not
together?
marrying him, no. No, we're supposed to be
next year.
doing... Next year, at the beginning of the year, or February, March, we're supposed to be starting a movie together, which we wanted to do for a long time. And the first script that came up was so diabolical, he and I said, there's no way we're going to commit to this. But what we wanted to do was like an update of the road films, Hosby and Crope, you know.
Hosby and Crope.
You remember them. And have a girl in it as well. No comment from you.
Any excuse to wear a frock.
He said, I want to do a film, and any excuse to get into a frock, yes.
I'd like to have done an update of Some Like It
Some
Hot.
Like It Hot. But it's going to be something like that.
Yeah.
So that'll be early next year?
Yes, I'm doing a movie before that.
With
and
Liza
he's doing a
Minnelli?
tour.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing a world tour, and I'm doing a movie, and then we get together and do a movie, and then hopefully afterwards, if we're still alive and can stand each other, we're going to do a world tour together on stage together.
Oh, that would be terrific. I mean, just
And
seeing you
doing a
together
really-
today, you can
doing
see
something
what chemistry will be.
that I think the two of us have wanted to do for a long time. He's always been having a go at me to do it. Something, a rock and roll thing, but not just two of us standing on a stage and doing 10 numbers each, and then something that's produced and is a show. And there's something for people to come and look at and say, my God, how did she get into that dress?
Right. Well,
In other words, a spectacle. We're going to make a spectacle of both of us.
very, very good. Well, I'd love to have your creative assessment, Rod, now, because we've got... Elton's new single comes out in Australia next week, and we've got the... Have you seen the video of I'm Still Standing?
Every night she plays it to me.
Well, see if you can...
Are they putting
Actually, seriously, I think it's one of the best singles he's done.
They put a different one out over here. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah. Well, since
a
what?
great single.
Since the war.
Yeah.
He's got...
Well, let's take a look at it. Coming up right now, this is the Australian...
It'd be good when it's finished.
Like your career.
You were going to
He's
say
got a
that.
single. He's got a single coming out too.
Yes. In fact, Baby Jane it's called, yes?
If it's-
And when will the video be finished of that?
Be ready for next week's programme.
Terrific. All right. You heard it here first, the premiere of Rod's new single, right here at the same time next week.
And if it's a flop, you can say whatever happened to Baby Jane. Oh dear.
But he's a...
I only had a bacon sandwich this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Look at me.
Look at it.
I'm going.
State of it.
Save it in the price of his shoes.
But he's becoming a good little mover, isn't he? Didn't you?
I see him bend a knee there. That's the first time in years.
Yeah. Nifty little mover.
Some people said I've been bent for years.
And then there was silence.
Like after your record when it's played.
I read somewhere you're moving back to England. They write that from time to time, but is it
Pickfords
true?
wouldn't take it on.
No, that's not true.
Not true.
Not
They
just
write
yet.
it every year, sort of, that you're about to move back.
I think in the next couple of years I want to come back. I missed this one a great deal, you see, so I've got to come back.
No, I think he misses Britain. I think you do. But I mean, he's got a lovely house in California. Gold-plated prefab. Art Deco Arga. Art Nouveau bath taps.
It sounds terrific. And married...
Oh, I put my hand on that.
And married life is suiting you terrific? Yes?
Yeah, it's great.
I read that Lana says she's going to work in a movie just so she can buy presents for you out of her own money. Isn't that nice?
True. Yeah, I left her yesterday.
You have to work hard for the nose change.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Sorry, what were you saying, Mr. Stewart?
I forgot what I was saying. Now I can't get a word in edgeways.
But she's gone back to work on
She's gone to Florida to make a film, yeah. Where the Boys Are, a remake of Where the Boys Are.
Oh, terrific, terrific. And you're off to the Cup final, and we ought to congratulate Elton on a sensational year. Your football club, Watford, ended up in second place.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
See what money can do for you.
Yeah.
No, we had a sensational year. We're off to China next week.
To play football or to eat food? Or
No,
what?
just to buy some Ming dynasty vases. The players all love them. No, we're playing three matches out there. One is against the national team. There'll be a lot of kicking the ball sideways, I think.
Well, I must say it's been an absolute delight having the two of you
wonderful to be
here.
on your show again.
Have you finished your script yet?
Oh, it's been just the most fun, and it shows that movie is going to be terrific, the chemistry between the two of
And
you.
the tour afterwards will be great.
This is the first time we've ever appeared on TV together.
We've never done this
Yeah.
before.
Well,
It's probably
Well, I
not.
wasn't due to appear, right?
right, no, you were just the bonus edition.
I had it to drag him along because I thought it would be good publicity for him.
Rod Stewart and Elton John, thank you so much. We'll be right back. That was fantastic. So well done.